Welcome to Gen Z Tech. Today we have Amari.
Hi, I'm the captain of the swimming team.
So, what inspired you to be in swimming?
Uh, I wasn't originally inspired to do swimming. My mom got me into it. I was pretty young and she signed me up for a church program, and that's where I found out I had a talent for swimming.
What challenges do you face as a swimmer and a lifeguard?
One challenge is staying physically able to do all of these things. Like lifeguarding and swimming requires a lot of cardiovascular workouts, and stick to running, biking. So that's a big portion of it, staying physically fit.
Is it the same thing that inspired you to be a lifeguard?
It correlates with it because when you become a lifeguard, you have to stay physically fit, and it also forces you to. But I would say I like to help people a lot, so that's why
Mm.
I became a lifeguard. That's my main reason.
And how do you handle like emergencies when you are a lifeguard and you have a responsibility for not someone to drown or get hurt? So, what do you do when somebody does drown or get hurt?
In that situation, it's best to stay calm and not let adrenaline get to you, because in those moments it's pretty hard to focus and kind of use what your training taught you, like,
Mm-hmm.
and not to get too in depth with it. Just like get take action, make sure you make sure the person's okay, and they should be fine. You know?
Was there moments that you doubted yourselves of your abilities?
A lot of times I have, because it's a hard sport, and it's like one day you'll be good at it, one day you'll be bad at it. So it's like you never know. You come into practice not knowing whether or not you're going to do well or not.
What specifically motivates you though to keep going?
What specifically motivates me is my want to be like physically fit, my my passion to be a lifeguard as well. So that kind of keeps up with each other and just like overlaps.
And what's the most important lesson that you have learned that you would like to pass on to other people that want to be in your position?
I would say don't give up on your dreams. Make sure nobody can talk you down from your dreams. Anybody can do anything. I'm a swimmer.
Was there any specific strategies that you used?
Any specific strategies? I say just talk to yourself and kind of like be yourself. Not to do something for other people. Just focus on what interests you best in that category.
You were facing an important challenge in your sophomore year when the captain from the past, he graduated from the high school. So you took over that place. What challenges did you face when you were first being the captain of the swimming team?
I'd say bringing a team together, because not a lot of people like to swim. So I had a hard time with getting people to join or stay committed to swimming, because it's overall a lot of practice. But um, I say one of my biggest challenges, other than that, was just trying to be the leader of the team. Because it's pretty hard when your leader left, and it's like now you gotta take over.
Hmm. Can you share a memorable moment that you had that you were really proud of your team and yourself?
I'd say one moment was when we went against Stuyvesant High School. They're an A division team. We didn't win, but all of our team broke records that day. So we all broke our personal records, some of the school records as well.
And what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would tell my younger self, don't give up on your passion and listen to your parents.
And do you have any advice for the upcoming freshmen?
uh, my advice is you should join the swim team. It's a good program. definitely find a lot of people to bond with, and they're like, you know, your friends throughout whole of high school. So I feel like it's a really good sport to be a part of. It's like a brotherhood.
And do you see yourself being in swimming after you graduate high school?
I'd say yes. It's a big decision to decide if you want to play sports in college, because you never know if you're good enough. But I feel like personally, I will continue pursuing swimming until
Forever.
yeah.
And what skills would you take along with you?
I would take the skills of life saving, the skills of being able to perform a life saving skill, and just overall the discipline from the sport. I would say is very im- important. You know,
And can you tell the A. Philip Randolph students why they should join the swimming team?
they should join the swim team because it brings a lot of us together. Like, it's super fun. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's not a lot of us, so it's like, you know, you don't. It feels like there's not much to do, or it feels like a little, you know, club, but at the end, you're going against all these teams. You get to travel, and you get to come home late if you want an excuse to come home late.
That's a definite excuse. Yeah, that's a good excuse. So stay tuned for the next podcast. Thanks, Amari, for being here.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you for having me.